I'm going to say it right now. The New York Giants defense might be the most aggressive defense in 2026. And honestly, I don't think enough people realize what Dennard Wilson is trying to build. Because if it all clicks together, opposing quarterbacks and offenses are going to hate playing the Giants. My name is Sam from Roundtable Sports. Let's hop straight into it. For the past few years, the Giants defense has felt inconsistent. One week they look dominant, the next week they completely disappear. But this year feels different because for the first time in a while, the roster actually matches the defensive identity. And what's that identity? Pressure, violence, and complete chaos. That's Dennard Wilson football. And honestly, I think Dennard Wilson changes everything. Wilson wants an attacking defense, not a passive sitting back in zone coverage all game. He wants his corners pressing, safeties flying downhill, and linebackers attacking gaps. Pressure coming from everywhere. That changes the entire energy of a defense. And the Giants suddenly have players that fit that mentality. Now let's start with this pass rush because on paper, it looks like it could become a complete problem. You have Brian Burns, Abdul Carter, Kayvon Thibodeaux, and Arvell Reese, and young rotational pieces bringing in fresh energy. That is dangerous. And that's not even the scary part. Wilson's system creates pressure on top of talent, meaning offenses won't just have to block star players. They'll have to identify where pressure is coming from every snap. That's exhausting for quarterbacks. Now, the Giants just picked up DJ Reader yesterday, and he might be one of the most important pieces of this entire defense. Because while everyone focuses on sacks and edge rushers, Reader does the dirty work that makes everything function. He eats double teams, clogs running lanes, destroys the pocket from the inside, and when you have a defensive tackle creating interior chaos, the entire defense benefits. Quarterbacks can't step up, edges can get cleaner rush lanes, linebackers stay clean against the run. And that's why veteran interior linemen like Reader matter so much. He may not always fill up the stat sheet, but his impact changes entire drives. Now let's talk about the secondary, because I think this group fits Dennard Wilson's scheme way better than people realize. Guys like Colton Hood bring physical man coverage ability, and we got young defensive backs with speed and versatility. And Wilson wants corners that can survive on islands so he can blitz aggressively. If the corners can hold up, the pressure becomes absolutely lethal. And honestly, this is the biggest philosophical shift. Wilson's defense depends on trust. Trust your corners, trust your safeties, trust your linebackers to attack downhill. Because once defenders stop hesitating, the defense plays faster. And a fast defense creates mistakes. That's how turnovers happen. Speaking of linebackers, when you add guys like Tremaine Edmunds, physical linebackers, high motor linebackers, and downhill defenders, that matters in this scheme. Wilson doesn't want linebackers catching blocks 5 yards downfield. He wants disruption. And the Giants seem to be prioritizing players who fit that mentality. Now, this is where things get interesting. Aggressive defenses force chaos, and chaos force turnovers. Force fumbles, bad throws, tip passes, quarterbacks making rush decisions. That's the type of defense the Giants are trying to become. Not just a defense that survives, a defense that attacks. To be honest, I think people are sleeping on this defense because the Giants haven't earned national trust yet. And honestly, that's fair. But sometimes defensive breakouts happen fast when the personnel finally matches the system. And right now, this roster feels like it was built specifically for Wilson's style. And that's really, really important. The Giants suddenly feel younger, faster, more aggressive, and more athletic. And that's exactly what the modern defenses need to be. You can't survive anymore playing slow and reactive football. You need speed, versatility, and pressure. And the Giants are finally leaning into that identity. Now, obviously, there are still questions. The secondary has to prove itself. Young players have to develop, and communication has to improve. And on aggressive defenses, you can and you will give up some big plays. That's a risk. But honestly, I'd rather have a defense attacking than sitting back and getting picked apart slowly. And that's why I think the Giants defense could be really dangerous in 2026. Not because they have one perfect superstar defense, but because the entire unit suddenly fits together. Pass rush, man coverage, aggression, versatility. That combination can be a nightmare if it clicks. And if Dennard Wilson gets his group playing the way that he wants, the Giants defense could end up carrying this team way sooner than people expect. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think the Giants defense could be elite this season? Let me know in the comment section below. My name is Sam Maluma from Roundtable Sports, and I'll see you guys next time.